All right, so if you are like me, you haven't seen many videos out there with the Ruruc lineup or the Cardo or any other system really. I haven't really looked too much at Sena with external audio because they do have the Shockwave, but my Shockwave busted, so I'm gonna give Cardo a try out and do a little bit of an unboxing as well. So I recently discovered the PackTalk Black edition, which is a little bit better than the regular PackTalk because of the speakers, and then the warranty is a little bit longer than you get with the traditional. So I currently have the standard Shockwave audio kit still installed in here. I took the main unit out last week because the battery finally died, and I was gonna play with it to see if I could reposition the charging port because mine wouldn't charge, and then once I tried to play with it, it just completely fell apart. So that was its way of telling me that its useful life had ended, I guess. So now, oh, that is disappointing. If I still want to use these, I have to figure out a way to put that back together because that just ripped off. And let's see. I'm trying not to rip the auxiliary completely out of here, but it's still useful. But it's not making it easy at all. So I won't make you suffer through this. Oh, there we go. Just as I said it. All right, so got the auxiliary out of that. This is the Ruruc Shockwave setup that you get. There's a little antenna back there that it plugs into. Sorry, not antenna, but a female port that it plugs into with the base unit, and then also a radio antenna. But let's see what Cardo has for us. Sorry, I have freaking an ant infestation that I am losing. I've had a professional come out and spray, and I've set up traps, and they just don't want to die. And I am, okay, so I'm about to rip this, and I don't want to. I like keeping all the retail packaging as pristine as possible. But first look, as you can see, still has the plastic on it, and I obviously opened the box in front of you guys. This is the unit itself. Hopefully it comes with a little bit of charge already. Stickers. I have a bunch of stickers that I've been saving for a couple of years now that I haven't figured out what to put on yet, but I think I'm gonna buy a new cooler here pretty soon, and that'll just be my new sticker reservoir, because I've been doing water bottles. I used to do my laptop case, but water bottles has run out of space, and then it's just heartbreaking when they peel off for me. So I haven't really done that in a while. Okay, so these are supposed to be JBL 45s, and I'm gonna take these out just so we can get a size comparison, and they are JBLs. So definitely noticeably bigger than the ones that come with Ruruc. I would be curious to know if the regular, I think they're 35s or 40s or something, I don't know. I'd be curious if the regular size ones that you get and that don't come in the black edition, if those also are the same size as the Shockwave ones. So these are some sticky pads for these to adhere to, but I already have the Velcro built in with this helmet, so I'm gonna try not to use these at all. And what is this? This looks like the regular wired mic. Yeah. So this is the boom mic, which they say is for like modular helmets if you have like the one that like splits the face open, or if you just have an open face helmet. So won't be using that. Although I guess I could if I wanted to, but it's probably gonna be more bulky than I'd like, so I'm gonna avoid that. Don't think I'll need this Velcro pad. Again, gonna try not to use those. And this is supposed to slide onto the side of the helmet. So let's try this fit out. Okay, got you. I actually may be able to use the layout of this helmet to help me hide some of these cables, so that'll be cool. But let's see. So this has to go on this side. And my goal with this placement is to basically just keep it out of the way. So slides on just like a belt clip for a cell phone, if you are old enough to remember those. And it still gives room for airflow if I should ever want, need, or desire it. And actually I think I get to avoid using this by keeping that on there, which is actually pretty exciting for me, because even with like my monoblock setup, I have it to where everything just tears down. So if I can not stick anything on this helmet, that'll actually make me extra happy. So yeah, I think that will just, yeah, and then the unit should just go in there like that. Yep, there's that beautiful snap you love to hear to let you know things are going how they're supposed to. Okay, so yeah, that's that. So that means that you should be able to take this off if you choose, so that way you could have like a more permanent solution right here. And then how would that work? I will have to do some reading on that part, but this is the clip solution, which I'm all for. It's very tight, so I don't I'm not worried about it like flying off at speed, but I am gonna look into how to mount these together, because if you get it right here and this like would fit right there, that's pretty streamlined and like basically blends in, which I wouldn't be mad at all, just as an option. But this provides me the benefit of taking the Cardo with me if I like I'm like renting a helmet, or if I'm back home and just want to ride someone else's stuff and still be able to talk. So that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and get that back on there and do that. So got that there. Flip this bad boy back upside down. So we'll use those. Okay, so this goes there. Short side stays on the short side. So go ahead and yep, that works. I guess the immediate downside of this is I could move it up, but if you, for like me, I'm trying to put it as far back as possible to keep the profile of the helmet natural, I guess. It does you kind of have to come in at an angle to make sure you have that in there right. But I guess one of the things I could have checked before I did all of this and basically ruin those Ruruc buds was to see. Yeah, so I guess that is a plus as well. What I could have done is kept all this stuff in place and then basically just fish this through to the back, so then I just have this one cord and then could easily just like tape that down, which honestly you may still try to do. I may try to see, nope, don't have the length for it. Yeah, don't really have the length for it. But if you are switching over from the Shockwave to any other, basically to a communicator, since the Shockwave is just headphones right now. But one of the things you can do is take the receiver and then use that if you remove the Shockwave, and then use this space here, and then basically just find like a piece of something, tape, Velcro, whatever, or hide it in the padding, and then just kind of sneak that there, and you don't have to worry about completely dismantling the helmet. So that is something to think about for anyone who that could apply to. All right, so, and then with these, so again, I've not really watched how to properly do this, but my logic is telling me that the branding should be face up basically, so you should be able to read JBL and the helmet's on the side. So that's what I'm doing for both of these, and again using the existing Velcro there. And then let's see, so that takes care of those two things. What I am going to do is route the wire for the mic behind there, take advantage of this clip a little bit. And let's see, go ahead and put the connector in so we see how much play we actually have. And then I always use the block game, but there are actually two arrows that tell you that you're doing it right. So there's some fabric here and it sticks perfectly, so I am not gonna mess with that. So, oh, and there's a little cubby right here built in, so that's a beautiful thing. So got that going, put this Velcro up. So haven't needed to use any of the provided Velcro, just using everything I already have in the helmet. And gonna go ahead and connect that. So my goal with these are to literally just find a place where they're out of the way. So what I'm gonna do for now is just leave that hanging loosely, and then I'm gonna try to put the liner back in and see if I can hide it in the liner. Oh, sorry about that. Bad angle for you guys. All right, so cheek pads back in. And all right. So that's actually not bad at all and pretty painless. I just forgot how to do the helmet. I'm actually gonna leave this out because it was giving me some annoyances. That's what these clip onto. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And we'll go ahead and slap the unit itself on there so you can get a good look at it. But not bad at all. Not too painful. And yeah. Get some B-roll shots so you can see how it looks fully by itself. But install was not bad at all, especially if you've done the Shockwave audio system, because you have to do a lot more as far as like routing stuff through the actual helmet. And then, like I said, if you're switching over from a Shockwave currently, if you don't have the bigger JBL speakers, and you don't mind the current audio, you just want more functionality, you can use the ones you have because the connector is the same. Just, you may have to check into the mic situation, because the mic does have a different adapter, so you may lose some functionality there. But other than that, you should be good to go. And if you need to see any other looks or have any questions about how I did it or anything like that, feel free to let me know. Other than that, see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.